'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Let's do give me loyalty. 'Cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
Hello guys, and welcome to my Tekken games tier list. Okay, so I'll be ranking all of the, well, I was mainly focusing on the mainline games, which of course I'm just gonna start from ranking the mainline games from 1 to 7, because you know Tekken 8 will be coming soon, and I really hope that's at least better than Tekken 7, 1 and 2. Well, that's gonna be hard, but yeah, especially when it comes to 2, because man, but yeah. And then, you know, Tekken 5, I'll basically get to, you know, all of them anyway, but yeah, you know, 4, 6, just, it's such a great series, and yeah, we're just gonna start with ranking, you know, Tekken 1, so where would I place this in these games? Probably B. I mean, it's a good start, but, you know, it hasn't really found its true footing yet, but it's a solid first game, you know. Great cast of characters, what you start with, you know, really starting the story well with all the characters and all the ends they can get, and you can unlock the mini bosses that you fight through the game. Yeah, just a good start, yeah. But yeah, I'll just put that in B. For Tekken 2, where's Tekken 2? Okay. I'd probably put that in because Finn's definitely got a bit better, the music, I loved it even more, so I think I'd put it in A. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what some people would think about that, but I mean, Tekken 2 is a huge improvement. I wouldn't say mega huge like some of the other games, especially, you know, the next one. But yeah, it steps up things a bit. It's just there's one little downgrade where, you know, when you fall to the ground, you kind of stay on like 2 to 3 seconds longer than Tekken 1, but everything else has been improved in my opinion, so that's why, you know, it gets an A. Yeah, Tekken 3 S, easy. Like just the flipping theme, and just the modes like Tekken Force, Tekken Ball, which I hope they bring that back someday, like maybe in Tekken 8, but I doubt it. I mean, they brought back Tekken Balling, so yeah, who knows, man. But yeah, just when it came to having true fun, like Tekken 3 is the best place to be honest. I mean, those are some of the other games that are just a lot of fun to play, but when you just want like fun content in a Tekken game, Tekken 3 is probably the best for that. Yeah, does it so well. Just all the modes and everything. Flipping beat 'em up and then like flipping like playing volleyball with the characters. Just a lot of fun you can have with this game. Yeah, and all the modes. The most modes in all of the Tekken games. It's just great endings. Introducing Jin Kazama, who becomes the main character of the series. Like it's so well done. Yeah, so Tekken 4, probably gonna put in A. I was kind of shocked that I found out this game was underrated, and I don't know if it still is to this day, but man, just the feels of this game, it just feels like the 2000s, and just it's aged so well. Like man, the graphics look still nice. It's just, and the story was much darker. It's just, if you want more a dark and gritty Tekken game with more dark endings, this is probably the best one for you. Yeah, it's just, I mean, Tekken 6 has some dark endings with certain characters, but yeah, Tekken 4. It just, a lot of their endings just felt dark, man. Yeah, and some big stories being unfolded, even for some newer characters like Steve. Yeah, but yeah, just a great Tekken game. I've always liked it. Alright, Tekken 5. You already know. You already know. That's easy. S. If you guys already know, it's my favorite fighting game of all time. Tekken 5. Like, yeah, no question. Everything just gets destroyed when Tekken 5's around. It's just the best. It's just the best feeling combat. Just everything about the game is perfect. We've been having cinematic scenes in fights. It's just, well, when I say cinematic scenes in gameplay, I should say, like before you start fighting someone, when you get to like a certain person, like on fight 4 or something, or 7, you'll get to talk to a person before you fight them. Just stuff like that. It's just so cool. So you're getting the prologue and the ending, and then there's like some of the stuff like the gameplay kind of stuff that happens when you're talking to characters. It's just cool as well. So there's not other Tekken game does that. It's just Tekken 5. It just makes it more special. And the Jin Devil Kazuya, not Kazuya, Devil Jin mode. Yeah. I never actually fully played it, but it was fun. I kind of prefer the game, which we'll get to that one when it comes to like that kind of gameplay. Because Tekken 3, up until this point, probably did the best, you know, with Tekken Force. And there's another game that just did it the best for me. Yeah. Yeah, Tekken 5, man, it's just the gameplay perfect, just the movement perfect. I love the fast pace, speed. It was the perfect balance for Tekken. Again, did it online with Dark Resurrection, which I guess I'll get to that because that's one of the pluses for that game. Because I didn't really get to play PS2 online or Xbox original, so and this game's only on PS2, so I got to play it with my brother and cousin, so yeah, I have some good memories playing against them. Good times. It's just forever going to be my favourite fighting game of all time, and nothing will ever beat it. Alright, next, Tekken 6. I also heard this one was underrated too, and Easy S, man. I played this to death, man. I played it to death, especially when it came to like the scenario campaign mode, when they introduced this new character Lars, and just also, you know, linking all the stories together from Tekken 1 to 6, I guess. Yeah. Just done so well. In my opinion, I mean, some people, they're not really a big fan of the scenario campaign mode and just Tekken 6 in general, but the customization was at its best. I mean, I used to say Tag 2, but when it came to actually just having outfits about trying to make them with the tools they gave you in Tag 2, like, man, they just had tons of flipping things you could get, and if you had the money, you could just buy whatever you want. You didn't have to unlock certain items by doing certain things like Tekken 7. You could just instantly get the item that you want and buy it. Yeah, and they had like I don't even know how much customization was in that game. Like, oh my god, probably over 10,000, man. Like, I don't even know, man. Because Tekken 7 was so watered down compared to any other Tekken game. Yeah, the most weakest customization in my opinion. I mean, you could say Tekken 5, but I didn't really play Tekken 5 for customization. But yeah, it just didn't have the variety at that point. I mean, you're basically the latest game in the franchise, and you kind of downgraded in the customization, which, you know, I'm gonna get to Tekken 7, but yeah, and how I feel about that game. Yeah, it's not a bad game, but man, it was definitely a downgrade for me in a lot of ways. But yeah, Tekken 6, it's such a great Tekken game. If some people think it's their favourite, I don't blame them. If Tekken 5 didn't exist, Tekken 6 would be my favourite, man. It's just such a good game, man. Man, such an awesome game. And if maybe you kind of played it back in the day and wasn't a big fan of it, I recommend you give it another go. Like, it's a solid Tekken game. Yeah. Alright, so Tekken... Should I go from Tekken 7? Well, I could... I was gonna leave the spin-offs for, you know, after. I'm just ranking the mainline games right now, then we'll get to the spin-offs. Alright, so Tekken 7. Oh, this is a hard one. I don't know if it's like a middle option. Probably B though, yeah. It definitely belongs in B for me. At least it's not a C. There was times when I wanted to put it in C, but I think B's fair, yeah. Because I like all the Tekken games when it comes to the mainline games anyway. But yeah, Tekken 7 was the weakest Tekken game to me out of the mainline games. I could say out, because there is one Tekken game that truly is terrible, if you even count it, but yeah, we'll get to that. I mean, it doesn't exist anymore, and you already know which one I'm talking about, but yeah. The flaws. Number one, the story. It was terrible. Adding Akuma to the story made no sense. Just the stuff they did with Heihachi and this random news reporter and Kazuya, it just wasn't done that well. It starts off okay, but then it just goes downhill so fast. Where I was like, man, I wish it was back in flipping Tekken 6, because Tekken 6 handled their story a lot better than Tekken 7. It's not perfect, but it was a lot better. Because probably like the best of Tekken's story was through 1 to 5, or yeah, you could say that through 1 to 5. Like, the story was awesome. From, you know, Kazuya trying to get revenge on his father, to, you know, Jin basically becoming the ruler of Iron Fist. Just that whole story, that was just great. And I enjoyed Tekken 6, so I count that as well. From Tekken 1 to 6, the story was just so good, man. It was entertaining, and the way how they ended off with Tekken 7. Like, I mean, Tekken 6, I was like hyped for Tekken 7 with how they continued the story, but then You find out that Jin's not even really a part of the story. It's kind of teased at the end to be a big part of Tekken 8, so finally, I had to wait so many years from Tekken 6 to now to finally continue Jin's story. Like, my god. Because I thought we was going to get the continuation of Jin's story in Tekken 7 since he survived Tekken 6. When he basically sacrificed himself for Azazel. And he's basically out the whole game of Tekken 7. But you know, he's a beast in the actual, you know, ranked mode and stuff, the online. Yeah, that makes sense, but yeah. This will be back for Tekken 8, and I just hope that's a solid Tekken game. It's on the higher ones, not like B's. I want it to be like at least high A. I don't want it to be like a low B like Tekken 7, but I feel like I'll enjoy that game more than Tekken 7. I mean, we've already got several things done better to me just from looking at the gameplay compared to Tekken 7. Like graphics, the gameplay, obviously. Just yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a better game. Alright, so now we're gonna get to the spin-offs. Alright, so what we're gonna start with, I guess we could start with the worst one, Tekken, is it Revolution or whatever? Obviously it's a terrible Tekken game, and if you actually played it, you know how bad it is, and people who spend money just to become OP, like, you're scum. That's what I'm gonna say, man. It's a terrible Tekken game if you count it as a Tekken mainline or whatever, a part of the series. It's trash. Alright, so Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. I'm gonna put that in where should I put this? I mean, it's basically Tekken 5, but they've made some changes where it makes me enjoy it less. When it comes to the offline mode, I kind of enjoy this game less. But when it comes to the online, so yeah, basically offline, I enjoy it less. The online, you know, it's just a lot of fun. Getting to actually play this game online, my favorite Tekken game. Online, it was just, it was nice. But just the offline felt less fun compared to the original game. It's weird because they changed the AI a little bit, where it's just block, basically nearly block all your moves on like flipping normal, like it's flipping ultra hard or something. Like, I'm just because sometimes I just want to have fun with the game, but if they're literally blocking every move, like it's flipping Dead or Alive 4, which we'll get to those games, like my god, it's just terrible, man. It makes me enjoy the game less. Yeah, and it's cool, the new characters they add, like Oscar, who becomes my favourite. Well, she got introduced in Tekken 5, but literally, like, she became my second favourite, so yeah. And Drakenov, another great addition. Almakin returns to a degree, since it's not really the same Almakin, but yeah. But it's just, it's still fun, yeah. And that's all I can say. Okay, so Tekken, the first Tekken Tag Tournament. Where would I put this? Oof. Yeah, where would I put this? Nah, I'll put it in B, man. But a high B though, it'd best be a high B, because I don't love this game. I got to play it a bit with my cousin. I've played it a bit recently. I just don't love this game, and like the endings are just flipping seconds, and not like a minute at least or two. Like, just go by so fast, and it's just they're not really proper endings to me. The gameplay, obviously, it can be fun, but yeah, not as good as some of the other Tekken games, but it's still fun. I got some fun out of this game. Like, they basically introduced Tekken Ball and all that, so yeah. It's definitely got a special place in my heart. But that's all I'm gonna say. Because, you know, I've played this game a few times with my cousin. We played more Tekken 5, though, so yeah. Alright, so Tekken Tag Tournament 2, man. Yes, man. Like, this, when it comes to the online, Tekken Tag Tournament 2 is the one I played the most memories. Oh my god, the memories of Tekken Tag Tournament 2. The Xbox 360 days, I actually played against flipping Deji. Yeah. Played against Deji on Tekken Tag Tournament 2, man, on 360. But just all the memories I made on PS3 as well, man. Like, because I had this game on multiple consoles, and if I could get this on PC, oh my god, I'd be on this game all the time! I just wish they'd re-release the games on flipping PC, man. Like the older games, instead of me having to play from flipping emulator or my old consoles. It just makes so much sense to build up even more hype to release all the Tekken games on flipping Steam. That'd be amazing, man. But they're never gonna do it, man. Even though it'd be so good, people would definitely pay for it, man. Because I'd love to experience Tekken 5 with a lot of players again, like Dark Resurrection. I'd love to experience Tag 2 obviously the most, with a lot of players, because sometimes you can still find players on PS3 and 360, but There's not always loads, yeah. And Tekken 6, just playing the scenario campaign mode with a friend, that'd be fun to do again. But yeah, and as for this one, Tekken 3D, I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure if I played this one, but I'm just gonna put it in C. I haven't got much memory of it, but yeah, I'm just gonna put it in C. And that's basically my ranking. What do you think? What would your ranking be of the Tekken games? Please definitely comment that down below how you would rank the Tekken games. But yeah, hope you enjoyed my list. I'll basically see you guys in the next one, and get ready for the next battle.